Hi everyone, welcome to Tech Programmer. In this video, we are going to covering variables in JavaScript, which are one of the most fundamental concepts in JavaScript and any other programming languages. In programming, we use the variable to store data temporarily in a computer's memory. So we store a data somewhere and give that memory location and name. Just like we store data in this box and give that memory location and name, and with this name we can read the data at the given location in the future. Here is a metaphor. Think of the boxes used to organize of your stuff. You put your stuff in various boxes and put a label on each boxes. That is, this is the first boxes, this is the second boxes, and so on. With this we can easily find your stuff. Just like the level of this box is, first box is where and the second box is late. The level of this box is the variable in JavaScript. A variable is just like a box. What we put inside the box is the value that we assign to a variable, and the label that we put on the box is the name of the variable. Just like late and where is the name of the variable in JavaScript. Now let's see this in code. So here in program.js, I am going to declare a variable. Here we write where keyword. That the where keyword is used to declare a variable. Now we need to give this variable a name or identifier, and this is like the label that we put on the box. So I wanted to call this name, and sorry, where name is equal to. Now I am going to set this string, which is sequence of characters. We can use single quotes or double quotes as well. Here we can use single quotes or double quotes as well. Different developer have their own different preference, but it's more common to use single quotes. So I use single quotes. Now we are going to save these changes. Firstly, we write the name in these single quotes. We write JavaScript. We need to terminate this declaration with a semicolon. So now let's log this on console. And write the variable name. And again, we need to terminate this declaration with a semicolon. Now we are going to save these changes. So here we are going to save these changes, save and run. Here our code is correct. That prints JavaScript. We have few rules for naming these variables. Here are the rules. The first rule is it cannot be a reserved keyword. It cannot be a reserved keyword. So in JavaScript we have reserved keyword, and where is one of them. This where is one of them, and also have if, else, let, etc, and so on. Try to use one of these names. If we are going to change here, it's red underlined. This is indicating this is not a valid identifier. So we change the code where name. Now the second rule is this should be meaningful. This should be meaningful. It means it's not just like x, y. It's not just like x, y, 1, a, and so on. So always use meaningful and descriptive names. Third rule is it cannot start with a number. Cannot start with a number. So we cannot have a variable like one name, two name, sorry, two name, and so on. And the fourth rule is they cannot contain a space or hyphen. Then a space or hyphen. So if we have multiple words, let's write them together. Like where, first name. So the first letter of the first word is lowercase, and the first letter of every word after should be uppercase, that is N. This is what we called camel notation. And the fifth rule is they are case sensitive. Case sensitive. We can't write this first name as this is the wrong method to declare a variable. As I told you before, the first letter of the first word should not be capital or uppercase. That's enough for today. We will talk about constant in the next videos.